You can hear me well. Hello and welcome to our daily practice. Just waiting for everybody to join. I am today out and about, so I hope the music that is here is not too loud and you can still go into this practice with me. And it's always easy to practice when you are in a cave, I guess, rather than being in a city with all the noise. But as challenging as it might sound, when we go inward and we really connect to the essence of what we are, it shouldn't be really like matter where we are. Is it loud around or is not? Because you will be mastering your mind in any situation of your life, whether it's when you're at home, whether when you are at work, or if you are in a busy, noisy places, because the mind has got an ability to drive us mad if we do not figure out how to master it. So how to make sure that whatever the mind tells us, we don't follow. And any circumstances, any places, anywhere you go around the world, the mind always remains the same. It's always with you. And if you go on holiday and you haven't sorted out some issues, then your mind definitely is going to try to somehow convince you of other things and make sure you will be disturbed, right? So, anyways, let's go back to the practice, because I know that um, most of you have been practicing since quite a while with me, and I think we did more than 2 months now. So congratulations if you've been joining me online here daily. That means that you've gone through 2 months of the. It's beautiful months to have a six pack and lose weight if that's the goal, or gain the muscles, or post on social media for 2 months and then have 100,000 followers. But it does not always work this way. Most of the times it works completely opposite. And more you are consistent, better results you've got. So as with any practice as well. So yeah, thank you for joining. I see lots of you are now online, so we can go into our daily unity practice. So let's take a deep breath in and a big, big sigh out. And another deep breath in and sigh out. Again, inhale. Exhale, release through the mouth. Relax your shoulders, your face. Pay attention to your body. And relax your face by giving it a tiny smile. That's it. And now just simply pay attention to your breath. Notice, how's your breath today? And if possible, close your eyes so you can be more connected to yourself. The breath is there. Notice it might slow down as you're focusing on it now. It might become way longer. And if you can, just breathe into your belly. That's it. Beautiful. And now, as you're witnessing the breath, simply realize that you're not your breath, because you can watch it, how it enters your body and how it leaves, in and out, in and out. And if you were controlling it, just let it go. Don't force it. Simply observe it. Notice what parts of your body are moving. It might be belly only, it might be belly and the chest. It might be that you're moving your shoulders with your breath. It also happens to people. And now I want you to pay attention to the feelings. Pay attention to your physical body. The breath is there, it's just simply happening. There is no force to it. Face is relaxed, space between your eyebrows is relaxed. And you're noticing some sensations in your body. And as you observe them, you realize that you're not that. You're not any feelings, any sensations on a physical level and also on the emotional level, because everything can be easily witnessed. Breath is there, flows in and out, in and out. Beautiful. And you're realizing that you're not your name, you're not your surname, and you're also not your body, because if you showed yourself, if I asked you to point at where you are, you'd point at the body, and the body wouldn't have been called the body, it would have been called you, your name, but it's not. It's got a separate name. So you're not that either. Notice what the thoughts are right now in your mind. Be aware of them. The breath is there. The body is still breathing. You are witnessing the breath at the same time as you are aware of your thoughts. Knowing that you're not your thoughts, you can simply witness them happening. And if you decide not to go into any conversation with anything that your thoughts are trying to convince you, you understand that you're not your thoughts and you're also not your mind and anything that mind holds within itself. So you're not your memory, you're not your past, you're not your childhood, you're not any trauma, any drama, you're not any wounds, not any beliefs that you are holding about yourself. Positive beliefs or limiting beliefs, doesn't matter. None of it is you. And notice that at the same time as you are still aware of your breath, you are also aware of any sounds, any noises. You can hear the sound of your breath. You can hear my voice. It might be some other sound that you hear, maybe coming from this video. There is music playing in and out. There's some kind of noises of people talking. That's what I hear, but might be some other sounds or noises that you hear right now. And as you hear it, you're witnessing it. Notice that when you're hearing it, it's kind of, yes, we do hear it and listen through the ears, but it's the awareness that is aware right now of each sound that is happening within you, around you. Everything that you observe, everything that is witnessed, it's not you. So you're not any sound, not any noise. That's not you. And you're also not your future and any expectations of the future. You're not your imagination. You're not your education. And you're not the size, the shape, and any form. None of it is you. You're not your bank account. You're not the money on your bank accounts. You're not your wages, your salary. You're not the words that you're using to speak. You're not the clothes that your body is wearing. The breath is there. You still exist. And we continue peeling off the layers of who you are not to finally get into who you are. So you're not any concepts of yourself. You're not the role that you are playing in this game of life. You're not the mother or teacher or profession that you do, or professor, CEO of a company, any role that you take daily. That's not you. It's just the role. And I want you to drop it. Forget about it just for a moment, realizing that the past it doesn't exist, because how can it exist if there is no now, if there is no present moment? Nothing can be recalled. So all the past is observed in now. So it's kind of on a memory card where you can get an access to and look at it, but it does not exist anymore as itself, right? Future is only imagination of what would you like to have or who would you like to be. It's an image. Same as with the past. It's all of the images of whatever happened to you and what you experienced. But everything it's happening in now. Like even your past, when you like to look at it, you need to look at it in this present moment of now. You cannot go into the past and look for it. You got to be present and look at the chip. Where is it stored in your mind? So you got an access to that. So if you got an access to that and you can witness it by reviewing it, that's definitely not you. And forget about any information that you have read, came across, seen online, in social media. None of it is you. And any concept that you've heard about the world around you, everything is an illusion, because we just peeled off every layer of who you are not. The breath is there, so it kind of gives you a little bit of a grip of not disappearing completely. But there is a spaciousness that is always there, that feels vast, that feels like freedom, that feels like the heaviness gone out completely. Any responsibilities and everything is gone right now, because you do not exist now at the level of being a human and playing the role and having an avatar in the game. You are now right at the level where you are always present as that highest being. So you kind of look from, if we had to explain it somehow, we could say from above, but it's really like as consciousness looking through the lens of what is going on here and just witnessing everything. So you're aware of everything, but you're none of it. And drop that image of you, who you used to believe you are, or the image that was imposed on you, sometimes by society. Let it go for a moment. Breath is there. Inhale, exhale is happening. There is a network of intelligence doing the whole job for you. You don't have to really do nothing, like do anything. The blood circulation is happening. The body is functioning by itself while you are witnessing everything. And there is no force to it. You're not forcing anything to happen. Notice how is the breath. Notice what's the feeling inside of you. And for a moment, don't associate yourself with this feeling of I am, with anything that is kind of holding on to that I am as a person, I am as that role that I used to play, this feeling that sometimes we wake up and after half an hour, you can feel the worries, the stress and everything, any pain if you used to have a pain in your body, and it kind of signals to you that this is what I am, who I am. But I'm talking about the presence when you remove I am. There is still beingness, there's still existence. And you know that you are, but you don't have to even say that I am. There's two words. And these two words of I am, they are dissociated with the being on the level of the game that you play, being a human. It's more of existential kind of feeling. So I want you to connect to that feeling of the being that is formless, shapeless, limitless, and feel it. It's just there, always present in here, in this moment. You exist right there, and that's the only reality. And that's what this unity practice meant to be about. You meant to realize yourself as that consciousness, as I like to call it, one unified consciousness, and then amplify the vibration of love and kindness. And it's been easy said, but not everybody can straight away realize themselves as one unified consciousness and have a feeling of that. But the longest you practice, the easiest you'll become, and you'll become a professional. You'll be able to straight away, just like the click of the finger, get into that state, because that state is always with you. Wherever you go, it's there. So here we go. We got that feeling of who you are or what you are, but there is no words can ever explain it. So that's why we need to always explain to the mind who you're not, so you can get who you are on this subtle level of being, being something divine, being something peculiar, being something magnificent. But again, it's the game of words. I'm calling it names to just explain how expansive it is, how light it is, how free it is. But as I speak, you feel it, right? You're connected to that essence of beingness, which is like free of charge. You can connect to it anytime. And in fact, the belief that you are disconnected from what you are, it's an illusion. It's the mind tells you that you have disconnected yourself. So remain on that level, being that one unified consciousness. Notice that you can open your eyes and you still feel it. It doesn't disappear. The breath is still there. You can close your eyes back if you can, and notice that you can move the body and it's still there. That feeling of what you are, it's always there. And that feels delicious. It feels yummy. It feels delightful. And it's been only 18 minutes. We have dehypnotized you fully to be what you are. And now, on that level of the highest being that you are, we called it one unified consciousness, amplify the vibration of love and kindness as much as possible. So just within yourself, being that one unified consciousness, just keep amplifying the vibration of love and kindness like million times, 10 million times, 100 million times. You're playing the game at your own rules. You have created this game. So, of course, you can amplify it as many times as you would like to. So, keep going. And feel how everything begins vibrating around you, along with your body at the highest frequency of love and kindness. And it feels absolutely amazing because every organ, every cell, every limb, all your skin, your heart, your lungs, your eyes, everything is vibrating of the highest frequency of love and kindness. And you can feel it within you, around you. It's like limitless, it's expanding, and everything around you, as a result of this practice, vibrates the highest frequency of love and kindness, and it feels absolutely magnificent. Let's continue amplifying it for a little bit longer. There is no limits. We can amplify as we wish. And our word, your word, my word, is a command to the universe, is the command to everything ever existed and will be ever existing. So we are amplifying the vibration of love and kindness the highest way possible. And now you realizing that on this planet Earth, many people are practicing this practice, and they're also amplifying the vibration of love and kindness. So each of them realizes themselves as one unified consciousness, and they amplify the vibration of love and kindness the highest way possible. So think it could be 1 million people, 10 million people, 100 million people, billion people, 8 billion. It could be wherever, every person on the planet Earth. And let's amplify through every person the frequency of love and kindness. So it gets higher and higher and higher and higher and higher while they're realizing themselves as one unified consciousness and you as one unified consciousness. You continue to amplifying the vibration of love and kindness as high as possible, zillion times. Does it need to be as many times as people on the planet Earth? Does it need to be only 8 billion? No, let's keep going. Let's keep amplifying it so you can feel the frequencies so high that people are joining us. And I always watch the numbers and I see when it gets the highest, it's interesting how people jump with us onto this practice because everybody wants that energy. Everybody naturally are drawn to the highest vibration of love and kindness because that is our divinity. This is our birthright. This is how we are meant to vibrate, but we just gone through the lower density. And of course, our body kind of slow us down. Anyways, let's go back to amplify the vibration of love and kindness a little bit higher. So let's do it again, million times, 10 million times, 100 million times, billion times, and zillion times. That's it. So you see, you can get high on just daily practice. You don't need alcohol, drugs, or any other substances. You can just simply come online and get high. Absolutely fantastic, delicious thing to do. Plus, we're also creating more peace, more harmony on the planet Earth. And that's the only intention why I'm coming here online with you. So now that we have created this potent field of love and kindness in the highest frequency, let's call in all the people that we love. So think of your beloved ones, think of your friends, invite your family, parents, siblings, cousins, aunties, uncles. Just think of the names. Who do you want to invite today? Let them be with us in this field of love and kindness. The field already surrounds them, soothes them, heals everybody who is in the field. They're getting an instant healing. That is like side effect, I call it, but obviously a good side effect of the practice. So think of more names for the beloved ones, for people that you like, people that maybe even people that you don't know. Let's invite people who are in our surroundings and let's share that beautiful frequency of love and kindness. And your radius is so vast, like everybody now around you also can feel it. Now, not the easiest part of the practice, but doable, achievable, and accessible. Let's invite people that we do not like, people that we were upset with, people who triggered us. Think of people who recently triggered you when you watched their videos online. Perhaps it was real, perhaps it was something else, or it could have been a lady in the store and your groceries when you went to buy something. The driver, anybody in front of you driving and really upsetting you. Invite all those people. Invite more of them. Think of people you didn't speak to since a while because there is something between you and them. Think of your family members. I did have times I didn't speak to my sister, and I don't know how it happened, but it did happen. So it happens sometimes. And let's be honest, we all have this kind of people that we are not okay with. I used to believe I'm a prude and I don't have anybody that I dislike or anybody that dynamic between me and them are not great. But then as I keep practicing this practice, I always had more and more people popping into my mind, and I was surprised how delusional I was. And that's okay to admit, because we're all working on ourselves and making this world better, because the only person we can um, work on and the only person we can change is ourselves. And that's how we can change the world around us, right? So think a little bit longer. People who hurt you, maybe even abuse you in some way, emotional, physical, people who violate you, um, invite them into this field. I'm not saying to forgive them. I'm saying to just call in the names. The field is doing the job. It's right now healing everything. It's dissolving everything that is not serving you or them, and dynamics between you and them changing. Beautiful. Think of more names. Think of people who you're jealous of. Think of your ex partners. Think of your boss, of your colleagues, current colleagues, ex colleagues, neighbors who are noisy sometimes. Invite them. People you're competing with, invite them. Beautiful. And now invite all the animals into this field: birds, insects, all the fish in the ocean, all the living beings in the ocean. And let's invite the nature and surround it with love and kindness. And all our planet also, wrap it up in a blanket of love and kindness as much as possible. There is no force, there is no need for you to struggle as you're doing it. It's just happening. You're just playing like kids do. You're just imagining it's happening, and it's happening because that's your will. And you were given a free will to play the game and being a human. But on the highest level, your wish is the command. And think of all the water on the planet Earth, the rivers, the oceans, the lakes, streams, seas, rivers. Surround them with highest frequency of love and kindness. And now I want you to invite yourself into this field and surround yourself with the blanket of love and kindness. Forgive yourself, forget everything, all those thoughts, all those doubts, all the misbelief, all the negative patterns of thinking, critical voices, all the fears, fear of being criticized, fear of being rejected, any obstacles in any forms that are blocking you right now from shining your light the brightest, shining your love the brightest, are now dissolving, disappearing, going, gone. We're sending them back to the universal consciousness to be transformed into the highest form of love and kindness, and send back to your body, to your fields, to your aura, to your physical body, to your emotional body. So all the energy around you, in you, that goes through you right now is vibrating the highest frequency of love and kindness, and you can feel it. And so do people who are encountering you in their lives. They can feel you, they want to work with you, they want to collaborate with you, they want to be your friends, they want to hang out with you because you love yourself, you accept yourself, you know that you're complete on the highest level, you are the highest being, that lacking nothing. And of course, you're vibrating an enormous magnetism and charisma that draws everything into you, attracts anything and everything that you need, and more than you need. You can have material goods, you can be still connected to your heart and intuition and be a great person. There is no limit to that. There is no blocks. You can be spiritual and you can live in abundance in a material world. And this is exactly what is happening. All the blocks that are holding you back from being the most abundant self are now dissolving, disappearing, fading, they're gone and transformed. They're sent back to the universal consciousness on the highest level now, from the highest possible realm that exists. It's all been there, cleansed for you. And it goes back in the highest form of love and kindness, along with the abundance. And your job is just to accept it. So take a deep breath in. Say to yourself, it's safe to be abundant. It is safe to be abundant. It is safe to be wealthy. It is safe to be wealthy in having friends. It is safe to be wealthy in giving. More you give to the world, more value you give to the world, more you receive. It is safe to have money. It is safe to keep money. It is safe to hold on to it. It's absolutely fine. It is safe to be me. It is safe to be me. It is safe to be me. Said a couple of times. It is safe to show up in the world. It is safe to show up. It is safe to show up. It is safe to show up. It is safe to be me. We can go like this for hours, but I think now we have enough of that. Everything is anchored in you. Go, show up, do your social media, post that post that you were meant to post, share your items, whatever you were meant to do today, do it. And you will find that you're doing it very, very easily. There is no resistance. If there is any resistance in you, let's dissolve it now. So again, feel that any resistance for you to be your real self, your authentic self, your divine self, is now fading, disappearing, going, gone, sent back to the universal consciousness to be transformed into the highest form of divinity, of love, of kindness, of self belief, of the remembrance of who you are, and download it back into your subconscious mind, anchoring there deeply so you can go and show up in the world. You can be yourself, you can speak authentically, you can speak from the heart, you can speak from your truth, you can sell your products, you can function absolutely wonderfully, and you love it. You love showing up. You love selling your services. You love talking about your products because that's what vibrates the highest vibration. You vibrate the highest vibration of love and kindness now. And so your all products, your services, everything that you give to the world, all the values, everything that you share, it's also vibrating the highest frequency of love and kindness. So you are absolutely authentic self. You love selling your products because the sales is just the talks to you from this moment onward. You just explain and share with people in the world what do you do. You talk about your products, you're excited about it because you love your job, you love what you do, you know your products, your items, wherever your services are can help much more people. That's why you're so keen to share about it, and that's what it is. More you talk about what you can, how you can help, how you can support people, more you share about your story, more people are going to be attracted to you, more people are going to work with you, because giving, it's absolutely pleasurable feeling. When you give, the universe rewards you. So money is available to you, abundance is available to you, and you can have it easily. You can just be yourself, authentic self, divine self. Remember always that essence of what you are, the essence of that highest being that you are, is always in you. It's always with you. Wherever you go, you shine your brightest light and love. And it's it cannot be dimmed because that's what you are. And you're functioning on the highest level of your highest being. So of course you're vibrating absolutely fantastically, phenomenally well. People are just so attracted to you. People ask you, what do you do? And then you share your gifts. You share the gifts with the world. You're getting paid for it as an exchange of energy. And that is now balanced within you. There is a harmony in giving and receiving that is building right now in you, in your physical body, in your subconscious mind. Giving and receiving is balanced. It's you give and you receive. So now go, show up, do that post, do that move, because all you need to do is a bit of action, but without forcing it, without pushing yourself, without any expectations. Okay. Much love. Thank you so much for coming, joining me today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Please keep coming back. And I can guarantee your life is already changing because you are remembering who you are at the highest level of your being. So life gets easier, life becomes delicious. All you need to do is to come back here. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course, I appreciate you. I honor that you take a time and your input, your energy here, and your presence. And I send you much, much love from Bali. See you here tomorrow. Have a great night if you are in Sydney, Bali, anywhere in Australia at that similar time, or Singapore perhaps. And have a beautiful rest of the day anywhere if you are in Europe. And please leave some comments below any videos how this practice so far has been going for you. What changes have you noticed? What had happened in your life? Do you feel the energy when you are doing this practice with me daily? Notice how long have you been coming online and doing it together? I am very, very curious. Okay? Bye. Thank you.